recap for those of you who weren't around for the first part of this conversation. Now, in the first part of the conversation, I began sharing the timeline of events for my very intense, extreme weight loss and health journey transformation, which is ongoing. For context, I'm 38 years old now. In 2012, I was 25 years old. At age 25, weighing nearly 400 pounds, we found out that I had a bowling ball-sized tumor. It was an ovarian tumor. When they removed the tumor, I actually didn't heal. When they went to take out the staples, my wound completely opened right up. Everything was out there. Everything was literally out there on the table. I had to have emergency bedside surgery. Now, we didn't know it at the time, but I would find out like over a decade later that I have what is called EDS. Now, EDS is a connective tissue disorder, and something that's common with EDS is like poor wound healing. Like you have difficulty healing, or healing takes longer. I was wounded for 9 months. I was on the wound vacuum for 4 to 5 months. So from late June of 2012 until April of 2013, I was wounded. Now, I went to the wound clinic 3 times a week. When I was still on the wound vac, they'd change out the sponges, they would debride the wound. Eventually, they started putting like pigskin grafts in there. The hole was so like cavernous, it was so huge, like it just took that long, and my healing was so slow. There was so much necrotic tissue, just dead, rotten tissue in there, that it had made me septic. I got through it, and during that time, I came to learn that I was a hell of a lot stronger than I had been led to believe. As painful as it was probably one of the best things that had ever happened to me up until that point, because I needed that wake-up call. It's one of the worst case scenarios that I could imagine, like having to have like emergency bedside surgery, having people cutting out flesh from your body while you're able to feel it, like seeing their hands go into the hole that is in your abdomen and then watching their hands disappear inside of you.